that one's working. It's safe to say that button's working. Oh.
It's been that long.
Guess who haven't been on the air for about a month? Do you know what I mean?
Sorry.
You can tell, can't you? You know what I mean? You can tell that we've not been on the air for a while.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, Andy yourself.
Let's get this train going. Oh my goodness! Right, thanks, guys. So that was all the people that do the show that haven't been around for a month, DJ. So just want to clarify, guys. Are you my two co-hosts here tomorrow?
I should be.
Because I've got some exciting things, not least of which the music I didn't get to play 2 weeks ago because I was really ill, along with the story of me being really ill, along with the place I've been, the competitions I've won. I won a fun competition, not a PC or anything, but it was kind of cool. Oh.
You've just got a level 1 hype train.
So basically, so lots of I've got a new T-shirt. I've got 3 new T-shirts to wear for tomorrow, 1 for each hour, and 3
all
cool
at the
beers.
same time.
3 cool beers, and I'm gonna miss the second day. Today's the first day of the golf, which I'm gonna miss tonight because I'm doing this. I'm also gonna miss the second day of the golf by doing the show tomorrow, and then I'm going to a big pub thing on Sunday. So that's exciting. I'm getting a message that's probably from the owner of the station saying, "Where did all these suds come from?" They're not showing any McElroy. There we go. That's from my brother.
Definitely.
That's from my brother to tell me that. Oh, that means, by the way, because if they're not showing someone, that means they're doing terribly.
Oh, okay.
That's how the golf works, because they only show people at the top of the leaderboard. Right, so welcome, guys, to a DJs and Dragons session. I feel like this is like only the 5th one we've done this year. It's been a sparse year, but we're here, and I'm super excited. Let me open up my notes, because I haven't done that yet, because I was so busy getting the show ready that I didn't have time to open up my notes. But my notes are updated, which I did when I got in, / in the last half an hour of my working day. So my recap's ready. Let's just get some. So I don't know where my notes are going to go. Where do I normally put those? Do they go here? Maybe.
Do you need more monitors?
Maybe behind that window. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to zoom in. There we go. Right. So I've got that open. I've got that open. I'm ready to go everywhere. So my broadcasting rig's good. So you may notice I've got a new camera set up. I've got this cool little area over here, where my dice are stored, and it looks cool with lighting. But there's also some rules around there, but I can't really see anything. It's too dark in here. And at a push of a button, this very miraculous button here, boom, we have a little dice cam. There we go. So I can just come over here and I can roll that bad boy. And as you can see, that's a natural 19. How about that? So that's exciting. I also, just above that button, have the Penguin Bingo button. I need Vegan Bingo. I don't have that yet. Gaz hasn't sent it to me.
No, you don't have that one.
I don't have it. You have that one, innit? I need that one. Right, so let's get any more housekeeping out of the way. I will be doing a show tomorrow. Please do tune in. It's going to be amazing. So many exciting things, not least of which the release tonight at midnight. Aki will be excited to know if you're not already. The release tonight of Clearing, the new Wolf Alice album. So we'll be playing at least a couple of tracks from that tomorrow. I will not be mixing. I'll be playing lots of new music and a few bits and bobs, and I may play a clip of a mix that someone else has done. So that's the show. There's going to be loads of stuff. It's going to be super exciting. What else is coming up? So D&D Sunday sessions are back with my guys. I think a week Sunday, 2 weeks Sunday. Yeah, so not next weekend, the following weekend Sunday, the 5th I think of September.
8th.
And 8th maybe, something like that. And we also have, I believe, we're going to have one of the last, but maybe not the last, Fandelver sessions coming.
Between us. A Fandelver isn't now till, is it October or something or other?
I thought you were squeezing one in.
That's what
They were going to, and then
Tracy had a turn. So
okay, but the Fandelver campaign will hopefully be ending before the end of October, when there is discussions about a new campaign coming your way, which we may or may not reveal soon. I like the fact that we can't get this group together ever, or the Sunday one, but we're going to try and throw another one.
Have another one.
But we'll see what happens. Right, but the thing is, running into Christmas, it's really easy for me because I'm not busy at all. Right, I think that's all the housekeeping done. Let's get onto some credits music and let's just get this whole thing rocking and rolling. Welcome, everybody. My name's Captain Jack, Scourge of the Sword Coast. Welcome. It's been a while since our last adventure, so let me catch you up a little bit. We've been trudging through Icewind Dale, cold, dark, and cursed by the Frost Maiden herself. Along the way, we picked some fights with Goliaths, goblins, even some squid-faced gnomes in a crashed Spelljammer ship, which we may or may not have blown up. Volo, oh, you remember him, yep. Yeah, he's still out there somewhere. We didn't exactly ditch him, but we haven't had time to circle back and pick him up yet. I mean, he'll be fine, right? Probably?
Probably.
There's some real trouble, though, and the real trouble is with our good friend Glamreus. We came here seeking the help with some corruption that's been eating away at him. A druid named Halholman offered to try a ritual to free him of this corruption, but before it could work, Glam was overtaken by an evil presence. In the fight that followed, he turned on Hal, lost control, and lost his arm. Hand, arm, I can't remember. While his body was fighting in that fight, his spirit wandered the Feywild, where he struck a deal with a satyr, and tore loose a corrupted arm that had been poisoning the realm. So now, Glam's back, missing one limb, but gained another. A twisted, magical arm that hums with power. So maybe that's a win, right? I had another 10 seconds I could have added stuff on with there. Okay. DM, it's over to you.
Right.
It seems
So,
quite cheery,
where
doesn't
we
it? He has lost an arm. Do, do, do.
Okay, so where we left the last session, Glamreus had been taken out of the cave, and he'd just come to in the magic circle, in the stone circle in the center of the grove. Right, and if we just take a little step back, we'll just roleplay him waking up, right, and just take it from there. So, Glamreus, you've disappeared from the Feywild. Your eyes open. You're in a different area. You're back in the grove. Your body feels battered and broken. As you look down, you're holding a withered black arm in one hand, and as you look at your other hand, it seems to be missing from the elbow down. A friendly, familiar face towers over you of Hal Holman, as he looks at you and says, "Are you awake, Larry? You feeling better now? No murderous rages or any violent thoughts?"
No. Little bit confused. I'm sure I had an arm before, and we were underground getting naked.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are doing what? Underground?
Yes, you guys have no idea what he was doing in the cave. This is the first you're hearing of that.
So you...
But presumably,
just
I
to
am
be
still
clear,
only in my skivvies.
Yeah,
You
so
and
Hal
Jack
Holman
went
takes
out.
I'll dress me before bringing me up.
Oh, he wouldn't dress you. He's not that kind. So Hal Holman takes a step back and looks at the group and he says, "It's not like that, lad. It's to get your body close to the earth. We druids, we sometimes have barriers between us and the ground and the rock and the spirit. That's all. No funny business."
So you get naked and roll around in the dirt down there? That's
Exactly.
I don't think I want to be a druid.
I mean, there was this fella in a Fey realm that was drawing me while I was nude, but I think that was unrelated.
Are you sure, Larry? Are you sure you weren't violently attacking me?
I don't recall violently attacking you. I say, we were going to commune with the rocks, and then I sort of had a bit of a internal struggle, and then I was in the Fey realm. And so what happened? Why don't I have an arm? And why do I have... Well, I know where this arm came from. This is from my Fey dream, which must have been real?
Do you remember what I told you? Before you went all homicidal. Do you remember what I told you about the rocks?
That they were poisoned?
Poisoned, lad. With Shardalin. A very, very powerful mineral. Magical in nature. The right hands, it can make powerful weapons. Powerful tools. But to the untrained, madness. Now, I believe... He holds up your arm, which is holding a shard. Still now is holding the shard of Shardalin. I believe this may have been contributing to your violent psychopathy. But it feels more than that. More magical in nature. You went to the Feywild, you said. That doesn't sound right at all. You were here fighting me. Not somewhere else. There's more to this than pure madness.
Now that they've come up and he's holding this hand, would given I believe it's sentient, right? Which means it has an alignment. Would
the arm is, I don't believe, is sentient.
Okay, I was gonna say, would Azarej sense it?
Azarej wouldn't really need to look too deeply at this. As Glamreus is holding this thing, right, gently beneath his arm, the moss is starting to peel back and blacken. Right, it seems to be exuding an aura of corruption.
So what you're saying is Azarej on its own accord just slices off his hand again.
Well, if you want to ask Azarej a question, I'm sure it'll give you an answer.
Sure. Okay, I guess is it very obvious, or do I need to insight seeing it like corrupt him?
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I am not actually logged
First
in
roll of the
to
day,
D&D
guys. First
Beyond.
roll of the day.
Well, give me a perception check, and also give me an Arcana check if your perception check's high enough.
One second, I just need to log into D&D Beyond. I thought it was logged in.
It's D&D. D&D Beyond.
Okay, perception check, yeah?
Yes, give me a perception check, and then give me an Arcana check straight after.
And
Okay,
then
a
take
14
off
for
your
perception,
trousers.
and then Arcana, I got a 9.
Okay, so you don't notice the organic life around it starting to wither and die, but you do notice that it seems to be exuding a palpable aura. You can feel power coming from that. You don't know what it is, but it seems to be magical in nature and much more powerful than some of the trinkets that you've previously encountered. Little rings and wands and things. It seems to be an object of great magical power.
So, Glamorous, you appear to have a weird hand. So you lost. Is that your hand? Is that like, did you go away and it got cut off and now you've come back with it? Or is your arm... I mean, by the way, are they carrying his arm/hand as well?
Hal Homan is holding on to Glamorous' arm. He's cast, not Gentle Repose, but the
equivalent.
Other one.
So you've got... So that arm is okay, and we're going to maybe try to get that back on there. So what is this hand all about?
So this is from in the Fey realm. This is Lady
You don't really know what it is yet because
did I not
identified it yet.
You
Just know it's corrupting influence from the Feywild, and somehow connected to the dark mirror of yourself.
So
he let you take
it was in the Fey realm, and it was corrupting the Fey realm, and I think that was related to the stuff that happened in Waterdeep, and
so I don't want to.
They wanted it out of there, so I brought it, and
so you
and it's here, so it's real.
You took something that was corrupting a whole realm and brought it to our realm.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea.
At the time, I'm thinking that probably did. I mean, I'm loving it. Would you mind if I...
The man that was drawing me naked wanted me to do it.
I'm very intrigued to hear about this story. Maybe I'll make a song about it. For now, I mean, if you wanted to discuss this, can I borrow the hand, and then maybe in 10 minutes I can give you some more information about its corruption and what it's doing?
Do you want to try and voluntarily give him the hand?
Yes.
He's thinking about what happened last time he tried this. Okay.
Can I step
Captain
in?
Jax.
Yep.
You take a step forward, outstretch your arm, and without any trouble at all, Glamreus freely gives you, the blackened wizard.
He loves doing that, doesn't he? So I take it, and I just sit down for 10 minutes, and I'm going to cast Identify.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm gonna ask Azarage if he knows anything about it, or if he can insight it for me.
Right. Get Azarage to do a history check. He does have his own stats, I believe.
I think the only stat I know about is intelligence 12. So what's history? History is intelligence 12 would be +1.
+1.
So I'll do my own roll on it. I'll just do a d20 and then add one. D20. 4 + 1, 5.
No. Despite the fact he may have actually been directly involved in cutting it off.
He was probably the one that cut it off. Doesn't remember. He's an axe. Come on, give him a break.
A lot of severed limbs and a long life.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember this one.
I'd like to think his response. Oh well, I mean, do you know how many
Right, but what
arms
was
I've
the
cut off?
specific question?
What'd you say?
But what was the specific question you asked Azarage?
I was just gonna ask if he has any inclination about where this arm may have come from, or what it could be a part of.
Okay. Azarage would tell you that he doesn't know where it came from, other than what Glamreus has told you. But items from the Feywild are rarely gifts, right? The Fey beings are tricksters. They're not to be trusted at the best of times. This thing exudes an evil aura. Of that he is sure.
Okay.
Oh yes, I forgot. While I was in the Fey realm, there was an evil version of me, and he was also happy that I took the arm.
Interesting.
Sorry, sorry. I was busy identifying. I have to carry on identifying. You just carry on.
An evil version of you, you say? There were two of you.
Yes.
Aye, this explains things.
How do we know you are the good Glam? If there was an evil version, can we?
I think
Can we
Toxirus
circle
would
back
be
to
able to know that. I think Toxi, can you just make sure that he's not evil, Glamorous?
Do any of you have detect good and evil?
No, that's a very good question.
But
Technically,
Aki can, well, yeah, and also Aki can use his medallion to get the surface thoughts.
I can indeed.
Right. Is Glamreus lawful by default?
Well, up until whatever the hell's happening, yes.
Right.
Lawful
Azarage,
good, but
Azarage can sense a lawful individual in front of him.
Okay.
Do your man thing, Toxi.
Okay, so what I will do is I'll quite happily. Where is it? I haven't used.
Don't you
got
have
your
you have a
squidgy
new
cap.
one now? Don't you? Yeah, you have a new item for it, I think.
I do indeed, and it is. Fuck! What have I got?
I'm actually going to find this because it was from Id Ascendant.
Well, I grip Azarage harder.
A
just in
slimy
case.
colf made of a living space bug that functions as a helm of telepathy.
Oh, the helm of telepathy. Thank you.
Yeah, so you get out a bug out of your bag, like a giant space slug, and put it on your bold dragon head.
this isn't going to freak Hal out at all, is it?
Hopefully, caller. Okay, so according to this, Ah, here we go. I can just cast detect thoughts.
Yeah.
And I can also send telepathic if I want to. Right, okay, for the duration, here we go. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as an action on you each turn to spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature. Does it have an intelligence lower than 3?
I wonder sometimes. No. And
Be
Glamorous
honest.
can choose to fail if he wants to reveal his thoughts.
If he knows
So
he's doing it.
I initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at the moment.
Glamorous.
I've got a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves.
I was going to say, confusion about the number of arms that I do or do not have.
Where the fuck is my arm?
Well, my arm's there, and I've got an extra arm that you've got, and I'm missing an arm.
Question, DM. If we attached the arm to his cut off arm and made it like a sword, like a pole arm.
Yeah, he could then turn it into a spell focus because it's got a Shardlin pommel.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do you wish to resist it or fail it?
I was going to say, if he's just put his squid hat on, I've got some idea what he's doing, so I shall choose to fail.
Okay, Toxeros.
I shall let him in.
As he's voluntarily letting you in, right? You don't just gain the surface thoughts. You can see almost like when someone sees a light flashing before their eyes, the memories of what has recently happened to him. The Feywild, this trickster satyr, the little
Satyr.
balls of light that were electrocuting him. And
Oh, yes, them.
a dark version of himself sitting in front of this corrupted hand.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
No.
As soon as he finishes his bit.
I will relay all of this and then say, look, I can ask questions and I can get straight answers. What do you want to know?
Does he touch himself at night? No.
Not anymore.
I turn into a wolf and lick myself,
That's
obviously.
right.
Do you know when you tell someone not to think of something, that's the first thing he thinks of?
He
Instinctively,
turns into all the
you
things himself.
recoil from the image you see in his head.
The interesting thing about so here's a question for the DM that I'd be quite intrigued. If he doesn't get his arm back in the next 24 hours, if he turns into an animal, would he be like a 3-legged horse or a 3-legged wolf?
Canonically, yes.
Okay, excellent. I'm excited.
I was while I was in the Fey realm. I was
Unless
running
he's a
along,
polymorph, I think.
and then
With which
Yeah.
arm does he touch himself? Well, maybe the new one. We'll find out in a minute.
I say, my
the
tongue.
questions.
I'm a wolf.
Keep the questions coming, Aki.
Okay, so this hand, do you really want it?
He
Which
doesn't know
hand?
what it is yet.
Okay, he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, but it's more so, is he, like, does he have a desire or a need?
Is he
it
evil?
some sort-
Is he evil, Glam?
Yeah, are you evil Glam, basically? From what I'm gathering, it looks like you are back to your normal self.
I was going to say,
Well,
as
he's still
far as
kind
I'm
of pale.
aware, I was going to say, so as far as I'm aware, and Ty, DM will correct me, so the Shardlin was pulling me in. That was accelerating the darkness inside of me and enhancing it. And now Hal's taken that away from me. I'm back to what I was like before I found the Shardlin crystal. So that was back a while back.
On the nose.
But I'm still grey and I'm still corrupted. It's just not as intense.
It's not getting worse, yeah.
So I have a quick question, which is, where is the Shardlin now? Do we know that?
It's in his hand, but that'd be
The
the
one that's
hand
not
of
on
the
me.
arm that
So
the other guy's
it's still
holding.
in that hand. So can, whilst I'm doing this identifying, can I just point across saying, well, we obviously don't want that stone. Can we get the stone out of his hand so that we can give him his hand back, or is that I'm dead now? And I'll be asking that to Hal.
He kind of gives you the arm and says, oh, you can play it at his cold dead fingers.
I mean,
What happens if you drop a finger?
that makes me feel quite bad because he was once stone, and I think then we knocked a few fingers off. I'm feeling pretty. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Well, I'm still gonna carry on. Maybe JD, maybe you could get the stone out. I feel that you're the person the stone won't corrupt. So if you want to get the stone out and maybe just don't touch it, just put it in a tissue and put it in the bag of holding or something.
Well, I have another idea. I'll grab Azarej and ask him if he can, lock himself to the surface of the crystal and then pull it out.
Yeah, Azarej can certainly try.
Yeah.
Corrupted Azarej.
First you've
Evil
got to,
Azarej.
That's an
Yeah.
amazing idea.
first you've got to open his hand so that
no.
Azarej can touch it.
How small is this crystal?
It's about the size of a golf ball.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. I'll open his hand. What you want?
A strength check, first of all. And can we have that contested by Glamreus?
How about a stealth check if he doesn't see me doing it? If you guys distract him, I'll stealthily open his
In
hand.
fairness, he's not
No,
controlling the hand.
It's not attached to me. Yeah. I think this is more a rigor mortis strength rather than.
Right. All right. I'll do a quick strength check. I get a 9. Can I not get anything above a 10 today? Jesus.
And I got 16 plus 1 if it uses my strength.
Yeah. You grasp his hand.
He's got
You
that
can't
like
seem to
newborn
get it
baby
open.
strength.
And as you're reaching the edge of your ability, you feel that if you pull any harder, you'll break the fingers on this arm, damaging it even more than it is right now.
Maybe we could win more. Maybe we could get more flyers with honey. Is there? You know that thing where you can get things to release by if you stroke. Maybe if you stroke
what I
the
was
back of the
thinking,
hand
yeah.
gently, it'll. Just here. If you just rub it really gently, it'll just ease open. Like a
You're doing
woman.
a lot of talking for someone who's
So
identifying objects.
I do apologize.
I was gonna say I have a laser gun. Is that like electric? Like electric? I can.
I believe canonically it's radiant damage.
Radiant. Radiant's like a type of electric light. I mean, would a bit of fire? People flinch when they get burnt. Like with a little fire in the back of his hand, would it spring open?
Can
Well,
I
if you threw
reiterate
hand
the
into a
tickling?
fire, you could pick it up after his body's burnt away. I mean, that would work.
Could I reiterate the tickling of the? Anyway, I'm busy.
Fine. I'll put it next to my cape and make my cape billow on it to tickle it.
I
I'll
like
give him.
I like how we've now realised that JD's character has touching issues.
And just to make that worse, with my. Yes, I haven't got the dodgy hand he's got. So with my other hand, I'll touch JD and give him guidance.
So
It's
give me a
about it.
medicine check for this, because this feels like trying to find a pressure point
I like
sweet
it.
spot.
Good call,
Okay.
Dan. Good call.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 14
Add a
plus
D4.
nothing, and I'll add a D4. It's where it's going to be a 1, isn't it? And it's a 4.
No,
18.
it's
Let's
not.
go.
Yes. You manage to set off some sort of nerve in the arm, and
After
it
being like-
twitches, and it drops the crystal of Shardlin to the floor.
Okay. Okay, I can work with that. Again, I'll have
Do I have any
Azarej.
desire to go to it now, or is it?
You
Am I
don't
cured of
feel
that now? I've not touched it.
now that it's not in physical contact with you, you don't feel that compulsion.
Okay.
Not at
good.
this moment.
Do I have any holy water? I feel like his arm needs cleaning.
I'd like to think that he said that out loud.
Sure, that was definitely something I'd say out loud. I just kind of I hand it back to Hal Homan. I just kind of like trying not to touch it anymore, and then I'll kind of just wipe my hand off, and then I'll grab Azarej, and then I'll touch it against the crystal and pick it up.
Just 1 second. Just trying to look something up before I tell you what happens, if anything
Great.
does happen at all.
I don't like it when a DM has to do research.
Also, we should move on. Have we moved, by the way? And I just haven't been on it. No, we're still on the entrance screen for Frostmaiden if you wanted to move as DM. We probably
Okay.
have been. I'm probably not playing as the right player. Let me just log in as a player. I do
No, I'm at the
apologise.
entrance screen too.
Oh, good. So
we
that's
go.
good. It was the DM that shit and not me.
Who says not both?
I bet it was both. Oh, that's right. It's it's in a really weird place here. Right. There we go.
That's what she said.
While this is going on, Jax, you do finish identifying it,
Ooh.
right? And you identify it as the corrupted hand of. I always mispronounce this. What? Glamorous, can you say it?
Wait. I did have it and I've lost it.
Falcon or something like that.
Yeah. That the teacher said.
Corrupted hand of who? Oh, it's in your notes,
The-
isn't it? It's in your original notes, so I can pull it from there.
Yes, and he even spelled it right in the original notes, but mine wasn't. Geralith Falcon.
The corrupted arm of Jareth Falcon. So what's that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So Azareg is absolutely fine. The jewel is stuck to him for the time being.
Perfect.
Okay.
We were.
I'll,
I know some of us in this group, like definitely Aki, was hoping that we would have an evil sentient weapon that just starts.
So just drop it and walk away.
Is my ring of
it just
portable
starts
hole
following you.
on my alive hand or my dead hand?
I believe your right hand was cut off.
So he's
So
not wanking.
probably on that now. In which case,
so-
I'll point to JD and tell him.
With your left hand.
Yes. Tell him. On my dead hand, there's a ring of portable hole, and in that portable hole, there's 150 pounds of shardling.
Left hand.
Oh,
It's your left
Jesus
hand that's
Christ.
fallen off.
I like to imagine, right? He went to point at me.
I think everyone's missed the fact
It's
that
your
there's
left hand that's come off.
150 pounds
£50.
of the
If you remember,
evil stone.
If you remember, we chiseled it off the big thing, and I put it in that. You probably should put that in the bag of holding as well,
We could probably
rather than me having it in.
I think
I'll
we could use this to corrupt a whole town. Do you realize that, guys? We could have so much fun with this stuff.
I'm gonna.
If anyone
pull
fucks with
the
us, we
ring
just
off.
say, "Here, have a nice jam," knowing that we're fucking them. I'm just saying.
And
You could do that, or to the right sort of mage. Something like that's worth an absolute fortune.
Good to know.
I was
thanks.
about to throw it in the pool down there, but we'll put it in the bag of holding. Anything else that you need out of this, Glam?
No, there's 3 dead trout, a barrel of wine, some iron
Yeah,
ingots.
we definitely
the
them
iron
trouts are evil.
Yeah, iron ingots are in there, so we probably want to
God damn it.
throw it away. A miner's pick and a weapon thing. I'm not even sure
You
what I
got
meant by
weapon
that.
thing.
And from a giant, the size of you.
So I'm going to go over to the group and say, so I spent some time with this thing, and I don't know how I feel about it. I was going to ask the DM quickly.
Yes.
Am I able to... Can I just internally, at the end of my spell, insight... Not insight. The thing identify. So when I finish identifying and I can see what it is, could I try just sort of to communicate with the traveller, and just say go. I've got a very interesting item here. Are you there? So I know I talked to you here before. Can you hear me?
Roll me a D100.
Oh,
I feel I should
Big
do this
boy.
live.
No. Whenever a cleric prays to his gods, it's
Yeah.
a 25% success chance.
So I'm gonna go with some real dice. Am I? I'm just gonna roll the screen. Ah, do you know what? I can't. I'll roll the screen. I'll roll the screen because everyone can see it a lot easier.
You want a 75 or above?
No, I want to 25 or below, don't I?
It's the
Oh,
same
70. Okay, yeah. So we're going for 75 and above. Good to know. I am clicking on the dice as we speak. Oh, that's a 20. That's a 20. There's 100. Rolling. 75 or above. Here we go, guys. I should have gone for that 25 or below. I wanted the 25 or below, man. I knew I'd roll shit.
For now, the traveller is silent.
So I'm gonna be like, okay, what would he want me to do? Oh my goodness. So I go back to the group and I'll be like, so I'm This is an interesting item. It's got a lot of beneficial things, but it is a little on the corrupt side. Glamreus, I mean, you are missing a hand. I can tell you that if you were to use this hand instead of your hand and put that on your arm, you'd get some benefits. I don't... by the way, I've obviously got the item from Vecna, so I don't know the history of the item, but the DM can fill you in. So pretend I'm saying that. So where is it? Do we have a history for it? Do we know where it came from, what's going on?
Well, you know it's the arm of Jareth Falcon. So they are the deity, they are a demigod that basically powers druids. They are the druid demigod that's in Waterdeep. So you know this is the severed arm of a demigod. It's full, chock full of godly power. Right, a portion of it anyway.
So it's
and
the arm
and you
that
know
she
the
touched
history
me with.
Yes, you know the history because she tried to cleanse Glamreus and the corruption spread. And the arm was cut off.
They cut the arm off, and this is it. And it was then thrown into the Feywild, and we've retrieved it. So so this is the arm that was cut off of, so Glamreus.
It would have been corrupting the Emerald Enclave, so they got rid of it from Waterdeep.
This is the arm.
They basically threw it into, for a portal to make it someone else's problem.
This is the arm that was cut off.
And it's come back round to bite him.
Of Jareth Falcon, who tried to cleanse you, and it's your corruption that seeped into it, which obviously is deeper than just you, because I don't feel that you've got this kind of power. What I can say, between that corruption and her own powers, this hand itself has got some things. So it does come, guys, with one minor, one major, one minor. One major, but so do we have to roll for the? Do we have to roll for the random properties?
You do.
So I couldn't quite understand some of it. It's still coming clear, but it seemed to have like both advantages, some quite strong, but also slightly concerning, like a curse that runs within it, and I couldn't quite tell what that was. I may need some more time. As well as that, just by to put the hand. So, by the way, if anyone wants this, you have to cut off your hand. Now, this is why it works for you, Glam, because you don't have a hand. I'm not sure, and I would need to speak to the Traveler about whether I would wear this, because...
Sorry, go for it.
Where's that coming from?
Tithe.
Tide's out talking to somebody.
So it does come with some major advantages. For example, just by having this hand, you become really strong. As well as that, it comes with inherent spells attached to it. You can make people sleep, you can slow people down, you can teleport. You can also cast a spell that I'm kind of aware of called Finger of Death. It's a very super powerful spell that can instantly annihilate someone. It's a very powerful item. However, it does come, as well as the detrimental effect I mentioned earlier that I couldn't quite identify. The one thing I did identify is every time you cast a spell, there's a chance that a spell might get cast back on you that causes you to do something in return. And again, I'm not quite sure.
Canonically, you would know, not per se it's casting suggestion,
right?
But when he uses the power of the hand, that pushes back.
It pushes back and may get you to do something. Possibly, could be good things. I'm lying, by the way, at that. I'm not sure if it's a good or an evil thing. I'm guessing with the corruption, it's probably not too good. But I mean, sleep, slow,
I wonder
teleport.
if it's the same sort of thing as like when I tried to cast bonfire earlier and a unicorn appeared. It's just some sort of random side effects.
Now that Azaraj has heard all this, I'm gonna.
I haven't finished yet. You're also this item, dude. This fucking item. You're immune to disease and poison.
Sorry, you're using your willpower to control it. Right, that's that whole check thing. So that's how you're seeing this. You would need to use your willpower to keep it under control if you were trying to cast through it.
Yeah, so casting it can fight back. Melee, any melee attack, whenever you hit with a melee attack with the weapon, it does an extra 2d8 cold damage. So 2d8 automatically on any melee attack made with the hand, or a melee weapon made with the weapon held by the hand. So if you've got a weapon in that hand,
Shillelagh,
2d8,
yes,
2d8. Your strength goes automatically to 20. So if you're not at 20, your strength goes to 20. 8 charges a day. So Finger of Death is 5 charges. But for example, slow, which is one of the best. It's like the opposite of haste. It means people don't get reactions. They only get 1 action, I think. It only takes 2 charges. That's 2 casts of slow a day. Teleport 3 charges to go anywhere in the fucking world. But every one of those has a risk of a pushback. You're immune to disease and poison using the X-ray vision. So you'd have a thing called...
that's
the
if
eye.
you get the eye and the arm.
That's it. Oh, properties of the eye. Oh, if you're attuned to both. Right, forget
Both,
everything
which,
from
yeah.
the immune and poison. Right, that's fine.
Yeah. Because I was reading that section. That section's awesome.
That
but...
section is awesome. Every time you start your turn with at least 1 hit point, you regain 1d10 hit points. I want these 2 items together. That's amazing.
More? Have you seen the last line?
You can cast Wish. Yes, indeed.
Every 30 days.
Just, I wish I was a rich motherfucker with a fucking house in Devon.
Yeah, I think canonically you'd have to cut the eye out of Lady Falcon for this to maybe happen.
Or, you know, or Vecna.
I mean, evil arm. Potentially to get wish spell. I might cut her eye out.
To get a fucking house, guys, I'd do anything. I'm just saying. So I've told.
Anyway,
I've told the group all that, and obviously, if someone wants to wear it, they have to roll their. So it's a minor beneficial, a major beneficial, and a minor detrimental property.
And you will not know in advance.
No. But
And
what I will
hypothetically, did you mention if you cut the arm off?
I
then the
haven't
person
mentioned
dies?
any. It doesn't say that.
Yeah, it does say that.
Mine doesn't
does,
say
yeah.
that. Mine says
to-
if the
to
eye and the
choose
hand
the
are
hand.
attached. If
You
the
must
eye,
lock off your left hand.
so you cut off your hand to do it. If the
The
eye
hand
and the
grabs
hand,
itself to your arm and becomes a functioning appendage. If the hand is ever removed, you die.
interesting.
Yeah, you posted that in Messenger earlier.
I
I
missed
thought we
that.
knew this.
So guys, just to clarify, we all know that your characters.
but we don't. I don't know
Your
that. yeah.
characters only know that there's a benefit and an advantage. They know that it casts some cool spells. I told about the Kells, it might fight back, and it makes you really strong. That's what you know.
Okay, after hearing that bit from Jax, I'll ask Azarej what he thinks. Having been around powerful auras in his time.
And being a powerful.
No, Azarej would definitely advise you against it. It came from the Feywild, right? They wanted to get rid of it. The item stinks of corruption. That power comes with a cost.
So I think you should put it on your hand, Glamorous. I'm just saying, I think that would look badass on you.
I'm gonna turn to Glamourez and I'm gonna say we have fought tooth and nail to get you out of this corruption. We came back to save you from being stone. If you now put this hand on and get corrupted even worse, it was all for nothing.
That's true. I agree. Toxirus, I think you should wear the hand.
At this point, hold on.
You need your D2.
I've just rolled and I've got a 10, which is exactly what I needed to get. At this point, I kneel in front of it. I'm gonna cut my left hand off.
Holy shit! He's not even. He's just down, off, gone.
I have questions. You haven't said anything to your friends, right? Are you cutting your hand off, grabbing that without telling anyone what you're doing,
Yep.
and just jamming it on the stump?
Yeah.
You see,
I mean,
if he hadn't
If you
done it,
asked,
I
could've
would
done it
have.
cleaner.
Oh my god. I'd like to think he just because he only has his
and he wasn't having any of it.
he only has his daggers. Yeah. So there's a big axe there. You could have lopped it off, and he's just soaring away with this. 1 second, guys.
I grabbed a hand and put it in the bag of holding, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh no, you didn't see this coming. You didn't see this coming, man. This was slick, man.
What does he chop that off with?
Okay.
I do carry daggers with me.
A
Give
dagger isn't
me,
cutting through bone.
give me a medicine check and add your strength modifier to this.
My current strength modifier.
Yes. Or your strength or your dex, whichever's higher. You're doing surgery with force.
Roll. Let's roll first. That is a 19. My strength modifier is 0.
Zoom in. I don't trust that dice. Enhance. Enhance.
Yeah, that's a 19. I
Yes,
can see
that's
it.
a 19.
Fuck.
My strength modifier is 0, but my dex modifier is 4, so I get 23.
Okay. In one smooth motion, you pull out a dagger, right? Put
He pulls
your,
out one
your
dagger,
hand.
puts it in his mouth to chew down on.
No. Canonically, I would have gone quietly, just knelt in front of it, pulled out my. That was talking. Pulled out my dagger and just gone from a great height, whack, cut it straight, clean off, knowing exactly where to go at the.
You're bleeding all over this beautiful forest, you cretin.
Yep. And
Okay.
Blood's actually good for plants.
Hands. Done.
Right. Two last rolls. One, you have just chopped your hand off, which is a painful thing to do. So just give me a Constitution saving throw.
Merlin of Chaos should make him do a con save. Yeah, we are. Don't you worry.
This is +4.
I mean, yeah, you've actually got decent.
I got a 10.
A 14. Oh.
So at 14, yep, it hurts
No, I got a 10.
That was
10
a
overall.
6? Okay.
+4, 10.
They're still fine, right?
Okay.
This is one of the most painful things that has ever happened to you, but you stay steady, right? Not even a tear comes down on the side of your cheek. This is so right now. This is smooth, knelt through, and now one last thing. The hand is being held by Captain Jax. You're reaching out to grab it. Is this contested in any way, shape, or form? As you see what's happening, Captain Jax.
So I look over, because I've obviously looked over at him and said, so do you want it, Toxiros? And I'm like, kind of half joking, because I know it's kind of evil and he's a very pious person, not expecting. And as I see him cut his hand off, I kind of reel back, and I will definitely hold on to it for a second and see what happens.
Okay, so this is dexterity snatch against strength grip to hold on.
I see what you did.
Dexterity
I see
snatch.
what you did there.
That is an 18. Can
I
everybody
rolled
see that's
a
an 18,
7.
okay?
I rolled a 7. That's an. Wait, look at that 17 right next to it. You actually can't see my dice. I can do this. Look. Oh, it just disappeared from the screen.
So-
yeah, it's 8.
Go on. So I've got an 18 plus Dex is 4, 22.
Yeah, so Captain Jax, you reel at the sight in front of you, try to take a step back and grasp down on the arm. But as you start gripping tighter, you realize you're gripping air. As your fists clench, it's too late. It's already in Toxeros's hand.
Just to check, I'm sure we said at the start of the campaign that Toxie was left-handed. So did he accidentally just chop off his right hand?
We don't know what hand that is.
No, it was my left hand.
It was Thingy's.
It's,
It was
it's his
Thingy's
left
other
hand he needs to take off.
I chopped
Yeah, but
my left hand off. I can
Okay.
see the shape of the hand, knowing that the thumb's at the top, left hand done.
It'd be
Okay.
really
I know
funny
where
to
he's
have
going.
had
It's
2
like
odd hands.
relative disadvantage.
It would have been hilarious if it had had 2 wrong hands. Like 2. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Or should I say, what did I do?
Right, Toxeros. As soon as the hand makes contact with your stump, right, the flesh fuses, right? And this isn't like a clean, continuous arm, right? You've got your nice, healthy dragon scales, and then it just kind of curves in and then back out again, and it looks withered, right? Like the moisture has been sucked out of it, so it looks very odd, right? But it is attached firmly. If you look at it, the fingers move. Your grasp is working perfectly. You feel the strength and the power flow through you, and you feel
Set
good.
your strength to 20 in D&D Beyond.
You feel stronger than you ever
I heard a folktale that if you pee in it, it disinfects it. So I immediately start pissing on his new hands.
And I cast Prestidigitation just to clear up the pee.
Yeah.
Just no need for this nonsense.
Right, but again, you feel strong, and it feels good. Subtly, without you even noticing it, your alignment shifts from what I assume used to be lawful good at once upon a time to neutral evil.
And I can detect that.
Do you tell us?
He's no longer lawful.
Yeah,
You have to
Azrael will
choose
detect
to
it.
detect it.
No, Azrael
Okay.
just detects things. It doesn't. It's not a conscious
Yeah.
thing. He literally just
Ping, 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 ping.
non-lawful
We'll get to that in a
creatures.
second. We'll get to that in a second. So, Toxeros, again, power is flowing through you. You feel good. You feel strong. Instinctively, you understand the magical nature of the hand and the spells and things you can cast with it. And something kind of changes in you. These people around you no longer feel like your friends. They feel like tools. Tools to be used to further your self-interest, whatever form that takes. What do you do?
Have a goal. Okay, so
To clarify,
firstly, I
can,
need-
can someone remind me of Aki's backstory? Because I know we wrote a lot of it down. I'm trying to find it.
Something about. Well, we don't know any of it because he went into a hole underground again.
Yeah, I know we
But
don't know it, but
something. His daughter, I think, was.
I don't think I was there for any of this.
Mum and Dad murdered, sister disappeared. And,
No, sister. That was it.
That was
Yeah.
it.
Been on the hunt. And yeah, I have been through the mill, and I found a monastery on the way, which is why I'm a monk.
And he forgot to search for his sister.
I have now forgotten to search. Well, it after my, should we say, coming of age, it just the realization came upon me that I was just never going to find her, and she's probably dead anyway.
Back in the house, opens the door to his parents' blood everywhere, footprints in the blood. Sister's room empty. He sees Jalaxel on ship with sister in rags. He's never looked for her. He joined the monastery to escape the pain. He's never looked for her.
Shit, brother, to be honest.
Good notes, man. Do you like that? I found them.
Yeah.
Cool. So there you go. But we don't know any of this. So we look at this point. Look over, and just as you're about to roll, we should roll.
Right. But
let's
before we
roll
get on to
some
that,
dice.
just Toxeros, for your benefit, here is the definition of a neutral evil character, which is now your alignment. Right, neutral evil is the alignment describing characters who are purely selfish. They lack any concern for morals, ethics, or the well-being of others, using any means necessary to advance their own goals. These characters are not bound by a strict code or a need to destroy order. Instead, they are pragmatic, shifting between lawful and chaotic actions to achieve their self-serving objectives.
So no change then.
According to Merlin, I am now the handyman. Oh.
He's the handyman can. So I believe we need to roll some dice. Do you have a table for these random beneficial and detrimental properties, DM?
We do, and it's in the DM handbook.
Oh.
Right, Dungeon Master's Guide. There we go. Right.
I'm so excited.
You're
because
gonna have to give me a
this could go.
second.
You get a major beneficial property. This could be huge.
Nope, that's the updated one. Which what? Let me look at.
That'll be
Where's
fine.
the normal one?
I can look at both.
No, I don't look at both. You want to look at the one that actually matches up. Right, where's the 2014 version of this? Right, do some filling, guys, while I find the original one.
So the question now is. So this is probably not going to work anyway, but do I try and reattach my arm, or do I reattach Toxie's arm to my... and I'll have a dragon hand?
Oh, by the way,
Mine's
that's
not
the
good.
best. That is the best idea. Oh my god, I think we should, by the way, it's like blood brothers. I think we should all swap hands. It's just a great idea.
I love the idea, right? That he's just seen this hand fused and he thinks that's how all hands work.
Yeah.
So you
I
got
like-
swap these and
Can
just
I?
goes,
So Glam, if I think JD should get your hand because he's already been touching it and stuff. He did his like stuff with it and used his weapon on it, so he can have your dirty hand. Can I have one of your hands, JD? I'd like one of your like smooth hands. And the one that wields, not the one that wields the gun, because that's too priceless to you. But the other one, it's like the one that you.
I'll tell you what, if you shapeshift with a massive dick, I'll swap dicks.
You know what?
Oh, wow.
I don't need to shapeshift, if you know what I'm saying.
And then we can swap. Let's go.
Because I don't have a dick. I haven't.
That's a good point. Can you shapeshift more hands?
That's
You can't actually.
I can't. No, it is in the rules. I can just become a thing. So I'm gonna be. I'll be like. Toxie. Well, I mean, what is so Toxie's just going through it? I would look over and be like, "This is concerning, guys. He's been acting strange, and this is definitely not in character. But he's our friend, and we'll support him, and make fun of him, and we'll have a great time." You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, I'm just confused. There's hands everywhere now. It's...
Pretty
Are
handy,
you gonna
right?
try and put on his hand?
Okay, right. Let's roll the bad one first.
Are we doing the bad? Okay, so you've got 2 good, 1 bad, 1 minor, 1 major, and then 1 minor detrimental property, Aki.
What?
They're all D100s.
Would you like me to roll?
D100.
D100.
A 100.
A hundy. Okay, so
And after these, we'll take a small break. Then we'll come back, do some role playing, and maybe kill each other.
So the bad one is 46.
40.
While attuned to the artifact, you are physically ill and have disadvantage on any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That is not a good one. That is not a good one. So, but by the way,
he's got strength 20, but
But
he's
disadvantage.
But it's a disadvantage, yeah.
can I just say one thing though? How apt is that for a fucking corrupted hand? That is insane, that dice roll. That, like, suits the item so well. So you're ill and corrupted, and you get disadvantage. So you need to write this down, Aki. Disadvantage on constitution and strength. Was that saving throws or just ability checks?
saving throw, not ability checks. No, ability checks and saving throw.
Ability checks and saving throws.
My God, you've got strength 20, and if you try and use it, it's a disadvantage.
Except for attacking.
Except for attacking, yes.
Okay, so now let's get some benefits, guys. Let's go for the minor first.
Right, D100.
8. 78.
78.
You don't ever need to use the toilet like we do in fucking D&D. And by the way, Jax just needs to go for his shit.
While attuned to this artifact, you can use as an action to cast one level 2 spell chosen by the DM. After you cast the spell, roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 5, you can't cast it again until next dawn. So you get an extra spell, which I'm going to have to add post-session.
Okay.
It's got a lot of spells, that thing.
I have disadvantage on ability.
Strength and con, ability, and saving throws.
You know, if you rolled 100, you could have got +1 to your AC.
What we'll do, Aki, is we will create the item after the session with these abilities on it. We'll just get the hand of Vector and do
on
it.
ability and saving throw. I've already done it. Or ability and saving throws that involve strength or con.
But this one, the item, if you do it right, will actually have that disadvantage ingrained into Roll20.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just making notes anyway.
Yeah.
Right, what was 78? Sorry,
So,
it was.
he's gonna add a spell to it.
Yeah, got that. Okay, and what's the other thing?
So one more D100, and this is a
D100.
major. Roll big, guy. Roll big. 100.
Or small, depending which way the towel is.
39.
Okay, to middling.
Right, so just 1 second while I do that. Okay, 39. Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
That's the spell.
That has just become the most broken item I've seen.
Go on.
Oh, God.
When you hit with a weapon attack while attuned to this artifact, the target takes an extra d6 damage of the weapon's type, which, I mean, was cold, wasn't it?
Cold damage.
Yeah. So that's 2d8
But hold on
and
a minute.
1d6.
That's mental.
That is officially broken.
Every single time I hit.
Yes.
So you put a dagger, right? Because you're a monk, so you get many attacks, like 3, I think, at the moment.
do indeed.
You can do 3 attacks. So obviously one of them was with your offhand, but 2 of them with your main hand would mean every one of those attacks gets an extra 2d8, 1d6. That's amazing.
That's all right, isn't it? It'll do. I can get 2 at the moment.
And then, what do you mean?
So bear in mind, those 2 I get 4, and those 4 attacks each get 2d8 and 1d6. Do the maths.
Sort of. No, because so you get one. So you get an attack you get 2 attacks, right?
I get 2 attacks, but on my second attack, I then get to do
You get to do the extra 2 attacks.
If you've got a key point.
If you've got a key point. So
Which
the
I'm
total
probably
is...
gonna have.
So you get 4 attacks, but one of those, I think, is an offhand attack.
Why
think-
couldn't you just rolled like 5 higher and your walking
not.
speed could have been 10 feet extra?
Yeah.
That would have been so shit. So, dude, that's a lot of
Holy
damage.
shit.
So there you go. So there we go. We have got all those.
I am now-
So guys,
I
he
am
has.
now officially
We
got
just
damage
spent the
dealer.
first hour of the show giving Aki in hand, but we role played it really. By the way, we didn't plan that. That was not planned. In fact, at the party at Aki's, he said he definitely doesn't want it. In the chat today,
Yes,
he
we were
did-
trying to convince him for
Yeah.
some reason.
and in the chat today, he didn't respond, so I assumed he still didn't want it. The only person who responded was James, who says, "I do not want the item," and Gaz says, "Maybe." And I was like,
Man.
I said, I think somebody should use it.
somebody should use
And I
it.
was trying to figure out how my character would
And what
use
I
it.
said was, it has to be one of you two. I said, I would take it because that'd be cool. And that's my whole conversation with God. I think if I'd have spoke to him and got it and he'd have said, dude, do it. And that I would have done it. And I'd have done it without even telling them. But I couldn't get through. So I came, and that's why. So I came back, role played that, and was like, guys, this is what it is. If only my God had have answered, I could have that hand right now. And but I think it's. I mean, I need a good. I need a fucking legendary item, man. You guys are all getting all the cool items, but you guys have got some fucking items now, and I love it. And that, I think the way that Aki's character has changed since we got to Icewind Dale, because he was so goody two shoes in Waterdeep, and since he got to Icewind Dale, he's been, since that whole being buried alive thing, he has steadily got slightly more disturbing and evil, and now he's just gone full on shining, man. You know what I mean? Here's Toxie.
That's my new catchphrase. I
That's
think.
it. I just thought of that as well. That was amazing. Right, guys, we're gonna take a small break because I need a drink and I pee, and we're back. And when we come back,
but
we'll
before you go-
play that. Yes, I need
before
to
you
pee
go,
really badly.
right. Just one thing to think about. So that hand is incredibly broken. What happens when he casts a spell and fails a check, and is suggested to do something bad?
Well, that's the whole fun, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
It depends what the suggestion is, and I think the DM, being a good DM, would have a table of things that are so he doesn't make it up. I think we should have a table that we roll. So wait a second. So when he casts a spell, it actually says
Makes a charisma saving throw.
that's it. So if he succeeds the saving throw, he's got shit charisma. If he succeeds the saving throw, it's
0.
fine. If he fails
DC 18.
DC 18, yeah. So if you cast those spells, Aki, which are great spells, there's a suggestion. But I think we should have a table for the suggestion that ranges from slightly annoying, like, you know, blur, I don't know, like, you know, go and fucking, I don't know, something mediocre, to attack. I think in the middle there, attack your friend, to, at the far end of it, attempt to cut your arm off and die. I don't know.
Well, just remember, suggestion lasts for 8 hours, so he has plenty of time to do
Holy
whatever he thinks.
shit! I thought it was like a one-off thing. Wait, so if he casts any spell... See, this is why this would have been a great item for me. I didn't see what the saving throw was. This would have been a great item for me, because I would have had a 50-50 chance of saving that spell, because my charisma saving throw is a +10. So I would have only needed to roll an 8 to save every time I cast a spell. Aki needs to roll 18. I thought,
It's very broken for hitting people, not so much for
I
spells.
think that's what you use. Yeah, the spells are cool though, and I think you have to sometimes use them. If we need to teleport, we teleport out of there, and we're safe. And Aki turns on us for 8 hours. Right, so there you go. Oh, I see. If I'd have realised it was a charisma saving throw, I'd have just fucking put it on. But that's the genius. I wouldn't have known that. So there you go. Well, I would, because I identified it.
Oh, what the fuck have I done?
Well, the thing is, that only happens if you cast a spell, so you kind of lose the spell side of it, unless we're really in deep doo-doo. And then you can think, fuck it, I'm just going to throw out
nice
there a
thing.
spell.
It does say, if you or any of your companions damage the target, spell ends on suggestion. So
Oh, good. Yeah, there you go. So,
we can slap him out of it.
slap him out of it.
That's more like if you charm someone and then you do a hostile act towards them. I don't think he'd need to break himself out of it.
get him to damage himself.
we will make decisions on that down the road. Let's take a break. So we're gonna get another hour when we get back, and we'll take a small break, 5 minutes, come back, another hour, and then we're gonna all react to this in a bit of roleplay. See you guys,
and then figure out where we're going next.
and figure the fuck out where we're going. We need to go somewhere, guys. We'll be back very, very shortly on the other side of some. Let's put some more adventuringly fun music on.
Commercials.
That's so weird. My wife just came up with a really interesting question in the kitchen. I thought she wasn't listening to me, and she said, "If he's a monk and he's no longer Ty, this is a question for you. If he's a monk and he's no longer true neutral, does he no longer centered?" Look at the DM like, "Oh, I could fuck a character even more."
No, I'm looking this up, and the first thing is, why is a monk lawful? Right.
And this
Is there a reason monks have to be lawful?
I was saying that as he was a monk, he was lawful, and the moment he turned, me and Azaraj are going to want to cut off that fucking hand.
Aki, my wife might have just fucked you. I'm in the kitchen and I'm telling her the whole story, and she's like, I thought she's not paying. You know when women are listening, but they're washing up and they're not really paying attention. I'm like, no, the item gives him 2d6, 2d8, and a d6, but he got this detrimental effect, and she doesn't seem to be paying attention. I'm like, I see, typical, not paying attention. Then she turns around and goes, but if he's a monk and he's now evil, does that mean he's no longer centered? She was listening, bro. And our DM's now looking that up.
Canonically,
As a result of the structured life of a monastery and the discipline required to harness ki, monks are almost always lawful in alignment.
Okay, now that
Interesting.
has to be.
canonically, there may or may not be ice in this glass.
Canonically.
You're very quiet.
Canonically.
Sorry. How's that?
My name is DJ Aki, and I confess this is better with ice.
This
He
is
found it quicker than me.
I'm just that good.
So the question is, so do they have to be lawful?
No, I think it's just when you're building a character,
Yeah, you have to. 'Cause
Right.
I know
To
I've
actually-
been a true neutral monk in the past.
to study for all that time, they would have to be lawful because you got to follow rules. But he's acquired his skills,
Yes.
so he was lawful to
Maybe.
acquire them, and now he's
And
being something
maybe,
else.
maybe, just maybe, the next time he levels up, he'll choose a different class to go into, like Necromancer. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's gonna branch out and be like, I've enjoyed being a monk, but right now I'm gonna become a motherfucking Necromancer.
He'll probably go rogue just so he
warlock.
can add another goddamn d6 to that thing.
A warlock, just so that he can do the whole whatchamacallit, Eldritch Blast. Oh, that wouldn't work because it's not a weapon. Right, we're gonna move on. Is everyone here?
It appears so.
Excellent. So let's do this. So let's come out of this happy, happy music and go back to some sad, sad music. What just happened? Toxie, what was you thinking? You just cut off your hand, bro.
But look what I've got.
After he immediately puts the hand on and Azaraj senses his change from lawful to non-lawful, I would imagine he would tell me immediately, and with that information I would probably take a step back and just hold up Azaraj, pointing at him, and just warn the guys that there's something wrong. Azaraj detects something the moment he put that hand on.
I mean,
Azaraj
doesn't
felt
do
a
something.
shift.
I mean, obviously, have you seen the fucking hand? I just identified it. That is an evil item. That he is not a good man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, how people are in life: lawful, good, evil. These things are very fluid in life. I've lived my life as what some would call my alignment as evil. But by the way, I'm lawful. As a pirate, I'm lawful. But I follow my own code. And I'm also evil, but I'm working to be a better man. And maybe more southern than I was a minute ago. So, he may have changed, but I believe that our good friend Toxie's still the same person. Isn't that right, Toxie?
He's a tool.
Yeah,
You're going to say whatever you need to
he's
say.
the only one that's got
the result that you
the.
want.
One of us had to take the hand so that Glam didn't.
You were saving us
I
from
am
doing it. Yeah, saving Glam.
everybody, and as the most good person here, it made sense for me to do it.
I agree.
I took
Thank you, Toxie, for bearing.
for the team.
Thank you, Toxie, for bearing my load.
You feel free to insight check any of this.
I'm obviously gonna secretly insight check it in the background.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I
I'm
have
not.
my guard up.
Toxic.
you need to
Gaz,
I
100%.
I'm genuinely happy that he did it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I wouldn't. Because I felt it was, I caused this. I felt it was.
So Toxie, you need to roll a deception
Firstly,
check.
is it a genuine motivation before you roll persuasion or deception?
Did you do it to save him? Oh,
got a
actually,
crit-
Was
don't
that
tell
your
us.
intention when you
Don't
started?
tell us if you were doing it with good intention. Roll persuasion. If you were lying and just wanted the power, roll deception. Don't tell us which. Just tell us the result.
I got a nat 20, so...
Yeah, you got, and I got a 15. So.
Toxiros. Are you going to use your all or nothing coin?
I could do, couldn't I?
It depends on. I think you would if it's up to you.
Yeah, and I think canonically it's an item. He'd have to actually use it as he was talking to you.
Yeah.
I don't have my coin. I've put it somewhere. But if this is,
I think canonically that's an item that you roll to do it, though. I think we would see you flip it. So I think this is just a roll.
okay, yeah. So let's just roll this.
So persuasion or
And I mean, to
deception.
be fair, they're both +0 for him,
They're
so it
both
does.
0 for me.
Yeah,
so
that lovely charisma
So he
that he
doesn't
has.
have to tell us.
I
So one
got
way or
a
another.
19.
Oh wow!
So you
Nice.
beat me. You didn't beat JD.
So Captain Jax feels, okay about this whole situation. Right, he seems legit. JD, on the other hand, doesn't trust a word coming out of his mouth. Azareg has told him that thing emanates evil. He sensed a shift in Toxiros. He couldn't tell you whether he's turned evil, what's going on, but he sensed that something in Toxiros changed, and JD is willing to trust his longtime ally, Azareg.
JD, I'm sure it's fine. He was doing it to save our good friend Glamreus yet again from getting more corruption. I think we all know that Glamreus is quite a weak man, and he would have probably been like,
emotional damage.
I've got a choice of these two hands. Do I want my hand back or this super powerful hand that's a bit evil? And you were telling him yourself, Glamreus, we must save you from this hand, and that's what Toxie did. That right, Toxie, or else you were just trying to save your friend.
You are absolutely right. But more importantly, I've become a better ally because now, when I hit harder.
You sound like
You
a
feel-
skeevy CEO.
You feel. I love that he's changed his whole talk. You feel more powerful. What else do you feel within?
Toxiros.
I don't
Toxiros.
feel.
Because Captain Jax is now vouching for you, roll your advantage dice.
Fuck's sake.
I got.
Was that a crit fail? Oh,
No.
looked like a 1.
Yeah. So again, you can see that Captain Jax has got the wrong end of it here.
No, he's got the right end of
So,
it.
but the thing is,
I believe in my friend.
regardless, it's probably going to affect me. We knew this, but you get the benefit of my amazing fists being more amazing.
So from what I could detect from the item, it seems to make you more powerful, stronger. What is the weakness you feel? Did you feel the weakness yet, or do we need to do some tests?
At this point, I would hold my stomach and just go, I don't know what I ate for breakfast, but it doesn't agree with me.
I mean, if you've just got like some kind of morning sickness, I think we can live with that for the benefits that you get.
I still don't.
After session, the DM will roll, or give someone the opportunity to roll, off a list of physical things that may have happened. If you remember the last minor detrimental property that Captain Jax had, anyone around him in 300 feet
Yes,
couldn't short
it's
rest.
fucking terrible.
He had a choice of what was causing that. And it ended up being, like a psychic malaise. You could have smelt really bad.
That's what
That
I
was
was
one of the
hoping for.
options.
That's what I was hoping for, because I do actually smell really bad. My character. That's why I do that spell. I can't remember the name of.
Prestidigitation.
Disintegration.
Yeah.
Imagine getting those two wrong. I cast disintegration on myself. Fuck! I always get those. I was just trying to have a bath. Okay. So I can. So we'll
I like how Hal Homan hasn't spoken in about 10.
Hal.
10
Well,
minutes.
I was about
Hal.
to talk to Hal, actually.
What do you think about this?
Well, your friend seems like a fine lad. That's a bit extreme, cutting your hand off, but he seems okay for the most part. Your other friend, though, he seems a little lacking, if you know what I mean.
In the bedroom, yeah, we've heard.
Can
We've heard.
I ask you a question, Mr.
Oh,
Holman?
wait. But he does say. But I've been thinking. You say you saw another Glam Reyes in there. I think that
Yes.
it's maybe not the madness that was overtaking you, but another entity. Does that sound like it tracks?
I mean, I'm not sure if I felt that, but I saw it, and by the seams of it, you were fighting with somebody who wasn't me, so pieces seem to add up.
I feel that we've got evil versions of ourselves. Like all of a sudden, Toxin feels a little darker. You have an evil version of yourself, and I'm naturally evil. I love there's a mirror universe. Do you think in the mirror universe I'm good? Probably not.
Well,
Do
Larry,
you think there's anything we can do to get rid of the evil twin?
okay. Hal takes a long pause, makes one of those sucking sounds as he strokes his beard.
Oh, he was a druid. I
Aye.
thought he was turning his hand into like a long pause. Carry on.
Aye. There's a ritual we could perhaps cast. What I believe we can do. If I can try and get a Hal Homan accent going again, it's terrible. Why do you have to make him vaguely Irish?
Just slightly Irish.
To piss off
Just slightly
JD,
Irish.
Just to
obviously.
piss off. Just to piss off. That's
To piss
an
off, yeah.
Irish person that's in the party.
Yep.
In fairness, I didn't know. I knew James, but we weren't. He wasn't in a D&D with us when I created this
Yeah.
character. I was just really
Okay.
racist.
So I've had a thought on that. One of the things that we can do is create a golem of sorts. And I believe with the power of the circle, we could probably channel the creature out of you and into the golem, bringing it into our physical reality, where we could seal it or destroy it.
Have a fight in the last 45 minutes of the show sounds amazing.
Right. But I'm not powerful enough to make it to make a golem out of stone, or to do this ritual myself. But with the right material, I believe we could make it work. If you were somehow able to get me enough shardolin,
How about 20 pounds of shardolin?
enough shardolin to form a golem body of sorts, we could maybe try this ritual. And to answer your question, that's maybe just enough to form his body, but not enough for the whole skeleton.
You could have just made us have it so we could have had the fight. Fuck you.
We've got 150 pounds of it.
Oh, is that 150 pounds?
It's stone. It's quite dense. Yeah. So you're gonna have to find
How
more
much
of it.
is 150 pounds?
Also, just to check, we put a ring of storing inside a bag of holding. And
No,
there's
no.
No.
No, I said take the stuff out of the ring and put it into the bag. Don't put the
Right.
ring in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah. He can now
Yeah,
put the
no,
ring
that-
on his
that
other
wouldn't
hand.
end well.
He could just
Right,
put the ring on
you
his other
won't
hand.
Also, by the way, you won't be able to put all the stuff in the ring into the bag. The bag is limited by weight. The ring is limited by size, and it's got some very large, heavy items in there.
I mean, the ring you
Yeah,
could just
no,
leave. Why don't you just switch the ring onto your other hand?
Yeah, but I don't want to hold the shardlin, was the point. That's why I transferred that out and into the bag.
Yeah, it's not your hand.
we
though,
need to
it's Zaki's.
What?
Zaki's
Different.
hand.
It's his ring.
No, not the bad hand. My real hand.
Is it tunable?
What, the ring?
The ring?
Yes. If
I
not,
don't know.
Is
someone
it on
else
your
could
character
just wear
sheet? I
it.
think it's probably just an item, like
It's
a
an
bag
item.
of holding.
Someone else could just put it on for a second. Or just hold on to it.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
it's just classed as a portable hole.
Yeah. So just
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could transfer it anyway.
James
fine.
can just
But yeah, okay, fine.
So I would be like, so we need to get some more Chardonnay, you say. How much do you think we'd need? We got 150 pounds, which is around about 150 bags of sugar. It's quite a lot. Think about 150 bags of sugar. 150 bags of sugar stacked up on top of each other. That's like a really big bag of sugar. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if it's useful, Glam's 163, so...
There we go.
So
So we
wait,
need.
we're doing
so
size.
We need about, and so how much more do we need, and where could we get it from, Mr. Holman?
Right. Well, I've heard a rumor that a Duragar across Icewind Dale, and they've been mining Sharlalum for some unknown purpose. Now, Sharlalum itself is vanishingly rare. It's in the rock, it's in the stone, but concentrations where you could get the amounts you need are rare indeed. If you could find these Duragar where they're taking it, perhaps you will find enough Shardalin that we could conduct this ritual and cure your friend of their malady.
So did you say kill our friend?
Cure.
Oh,
Cure your friend.
sorry, but misunderstood you there. So, sorry, Mr. Holman. That's a great idea. Any idea where that would be?
Is this related to JD's mission?
And also, is this related to... I mean, so JD, weren't you trying to find a wizard that was in a mining operation? Do you remember your backstory from 18 months ago when you joined the campaign?
Yeah.
I'm sure you came up here
And we
because
said,
the wizard
and
was
we
trying
said,
to...
we said we'll come back to that in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I do not remember anymore, and I was not prepared for my backstory in the slightest in today's session.
I'm pretty sure that you came up here to find a wizard, because I've got a great memory, same as Gaz. You came up here to find a wizard that was trying to do something. I think it was on a mine, and you were going to get us to go there, and we said, let's just fix Gaz first. So it's possible that those two things are going to overact. Isn't that exciting?
So, to cut a long story short, he's going to explain to you that there are Duragar in Icewind Dale. They are mining Shardalin. They are taking it to some unknown base within Icewind Dale.
Run by the wizard.
Homan is based pretty much just here. He doesn't travel the lands. He doesn't, he's more like a hermit. Maybe someone else within Icewind Dale might know more.
Who?
I don't know. You've got the Battle Axe Dwarves. You've got basically anyone in any town.
Oh, I'm sorry. When he said that, I thought he might know
a whole
the
bunch
person.
of Goliaths that run around
so we need
Icewind Dale.
we need to investigate more, guys. We can't just go there. We have to investigate. Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Homan, I have one final question. You guys here, you do your druidic magics, and I know from my good friend Hal Homan that his druidic magics have, and certainly from the woman that tried to heal his darkness, but your druidic magics have healing properties. I don't suppose you could reattach his hand, could you? His good hand. Or, I believe, I saw him looking at it earlier, and he kind of mentioned it. Would you be able to attach Toxiros's hand, so he could have a dragon hand? Is that something that you could do?
Unfortunately, that's above a level 12. It's more like level 14th druidic magic. Yeah, unfortunately, what do you call it? Regenerate is a spell that's too powerful for me. There may be a couple of things we could do, but I cannot guarantee that they would have any sort of effect on your friend.
Like what?
I believe Gaz's suggestions was... Do you want to suggest it now? You are a druid, you might know this.
Well, I was thinking, we're both connected to the rock. If I meld into stone, and then we use mending to attach the hand, and then... I think, did you say something about there's a stone to flesh spell? And we may end up with a hand connected. It might work, it might not. It's hard to say with some of these magics.
Yeah, I mean, because it's... attaching a hand is a bit more complicated than just sticking it on. Although that is exactly what Toxeros did. There's veins, there's bones. It's a complicated.
I mean, I already
process.
have a finger that isn't quite right because
That's why I think you should go. If you're gonna do this, I think you should because your finger's fucked. I think you should take. It's not being used now. You should take the dragon hand. I think having a cool drag. What is cooler than a fucking dragon hand? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
This hand.
That's true.
So Hal Homan will basically tell you that he can do that. He can turn your friend, or your friend can turn himself into stone. They can attach the hand and try and make it work, but he's not confident because, again, it's complicated. You'd have to make medicine checks, and that could go horribly wrong. There is one thing he can do, right? But it's a bit extreme, lads. True resurrection. If I killed your friend, just for a short while, no less than 200 years, right? If you find a creature that's been dead no longer than 200 years, right, for any reason except old age, and you don't even have to have the whole creature, just like a finger would be enough, you can regenerate an entirely new body.
He has
for
true
that creature.
resurrection, but he doesn't have regenerate.
Oddly,
Strangely
one's
enough,
a level
no.
5 spell, one's a level 7 spell. It really is that
So
weird.
you can't regrow an arm, but you can use a tiny
can
bit of an
regrow
arm to create a whole new human being.
So
That's
just to
mental.
It
clarify,
might be true
DM,
resurrection, but there's a resurrection spell. Let me just get my druid spell list.
just to clarify, if I was to cut off a certain arm that's being reattached, and
I was
that
thinking
person wants to die, we could bring them back.
But I still think, I don't know, we're not having this discussion because it doesn't exist. You could be thinking that to yourself. You could certainly think that. But we would all defend him because he's our brother. As are you, but I think brothers shouldn't fight. I know you don't trust, but I feel you'll come to love the new Aki. I mean, Toxie.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think any of us will. I think it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, that's it. It's level 5 spell. It's reincarnate. Okay, that's it. So you touch a dead humanoid or a piece of one. If the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days, the spell forms a new body, right? Calls out for the soul to enter that body. He rolls a d10 off a roll table and becomes a random species with a 10% chance of becoming a dwarf again.
I think what we should do is do the stone thing. I don't think we should kill our friend. I think he's already been, and he's been stone once, so he's good at it. He knows how to be stone, right? So he could become stone. You could cast the flesh to stone spell. That kind of makes sense. I throw a medical check in there. I can sing a little song, and we can do a little dance. We can get down tonight.
I mean, I figure the worst that can happen is it's a non-functional hand, and I can still strap my shield to it, and I can still sort of use it as a stump.
I bet that you could probably cast Shillelagh on it and use that as your staff. Just banging people. You'd have a Shillelagh hand. I don't know what's happened to my accent. I have gone so deep
There's
south.
one problem with this.
Yeah.
Flesh to Stone is a concentration spell.
I think it was more of an idea that it would work because you were letting it jingle jangle. I don't know how I did that in character. I think it was more of a loosey-goosey, this is something we're going to it would just
It's more, I'd turn to stone, melt to stone, he'd turn flesh to stone on the arm, then we'd cast mending to join the two together.
And then when he lets the concentration drop, they're all connected again.
Okay, I tell you what, you can certainly try.
I think we should give it a go, and you know what? I feel good about this.
It's going to sort of just be non-functional, like a prosthetic, may hurt a bit.
Yeah.
But it'll still be a prosthetic so that when
we roll the natural one and you stay stone again.
Well, possibly. I figure worst case, JD can just cut it off and no worse.
So long story. So DM, what we're going to try and do is he's going to be. So what is it? You're going to become stone because you can become stone, right?
I can meld into stone.
So you will meld
into one of the stone obelisks.
He will meld into stone with a stump. You will then Homan will cast flesh to stone to make the hand stone. Then we'll cast mending to mend the stone onto the statue. Then
who has mending?
Yeah.
Who has the mending spell?
I do.
But you're gonna be stone.
This could be a slight problem with that. Yeah. It's touch and it's a cantrip, so I am.
He's theoretically touching himself.
So long as mending is not concentration, it's fine.
So he
No,
will then
mending's
cast.
not, and neither's melted
We will
stone.
hold the hand there, and he will then cast mending on it to himself. Then he can end the
Wait,
flesh to
didn't I
stone
give-
spell.
Didn't I give you a ring of spell storing?
Somebody has that, is it me?
Yeah, I think JJ has it. The ring of spell
So
storing.
you could
or
cast
you.
mending into it, and then I could then use it, or someone could use it. Whoever's got the
Yeah.
best,
Yes.
whatever we think the ability is going to be needed. Which is probably Arcana, so I mean mine's a +3.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
let's do
let's
this,
do
guys.
the
rolls.
We're gonna try. We're gonna end this session probably with. Let's see if we can save his hand. So this is what we're gonna do. So the first. So he's gonna turn himself to stone.
So first thing, Hal Homan is going to tell him to pray to whatever god he worships, because this could go horribly wrong.
So to clarify,
I'll
DM,
pray to Toxie's new arm.
just
Because
to,
technically, Druid
to throw
got
this down.
You're gonna pray to your old arm.
Just because I'm gonna try and get as a little advantage without knowing too much. So who is going to be casting the? I think the mending spell is going to be quite an important one. Are we going to spell
gonna be Hal.
store? Are we going to spell store that? And if we are, then I'm going to be casting it, right? But I don't think I should
Yeah.
because I can jingle jangle someone. Are we letting Gaz do it himself? Is it because that's
Well,
what he's
either
gonna do.
that, or if it's a ring of spell storing, can we temporarily give it to JD so he can do that?
But I don't imagine he's got
Because
good
it's just a
Arcana.
ring of it.
I don't have good Arcana. I have +1.
We don't know what the role's going to be without janking too much.
Yeah.
I think you should cast it because it's yours. I mean, are we allowing him to cast his own mending?
Read Meld with Stone. Can you cast spells while you're there? Because I think you're blinded and
don't-
deafened.
Think I can. You step into blah 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 blah. Nothing in your presence remains visible, detected. While merged, you can't see what happens outside it. Checks you make to hero with disadvantage. I'm aware of the passage of time, and can cast spells on yourself while merged in the stone.
Boom. There we go.
So it's technically on myself.
So he can cast mending on himself to the hand. So I, as we start this, will sing a little song, and I will be like, because you got one hand not attached to you, and the other one is on Toxie's hand, and cast obviously a little bit of sexual healing there. I'm going to give you one of those lovely inspiration dice.
Is that me you're giving that to, or how?
Yes, to you. So you have inspiration.
That's a D8.
So 1d8 to a roll
Yep.
at some point. Now, do you have the other thing? Do you have the who has the 1d4
Hal will do
thing?
flesh to stone.
The guidance.
Yeah, who has guidance? Do you have guidance?
I've got guidance, yeah.
Now,
It's
guidance is
concentration.
concentration, so you can, but the other one isn't, right?
Neither of the other two spells I'm doing are
So you
concentration.
could cast. I would cast concentration on Hal because I feel he'll be doing more than me. So get concentration.
Yeah, okay.
So not concentration. Guidance on Hal,
Guidance.
and
So
I'll give you.
Hal a
And
D4.
let's try and fix a hand. Try and fix a hand. This is the most janky way of ever fixing a hand ever. We're gonna merge with stone. And make
The
a
other
hand
thing-
stone, attach the hand with that. This could work. This would be like, we'd be doctors, stone doctors.
The other thing, I still think I've got wild magic active because I had that before I got the shardling, so I assume I've still got that. So
Yeah.
that's gonna extra
So-
factor.
Firstly, Hal turns your hand into stone, hands it to Captain Jax.
I have a hand.
Right? Yeah. Pay close attention to where his hand is, where his stump is, and get them aligned perfectly, my friend.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do
We
that.
should have given him guidance.
Well, I was gonna let you do that, and that's why we were giving you a boost. But you know what? We'll see where we go. You can work with
I
me.
was
You
gonna
can
say-
assist me.
Technically, I'm not stone yet, so
Yeah.
if you're going to be aligning it, I'll recast guidance on you.
Yeah,
and
give
it'll
me,
fall
and,
off
and
it.
also, do you want to help me with this, JD? Let's line this up together, the two of us.
I hesitantly look at Toxie, but I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, strangely, none of us are asking Toxie to help
Toxic,
in
you can help us in a second. What we're gonna do, Toxic? You're gonna be the crux in a second. You're gonna be the crux.
He's probably just going to cast Finger of Death. You know, he's dead, problem solved, resurrect
On
him.
Hell Omen, bang, dead. No, because that doesn't benefit him. Right, let's go.
We're tools to him. He doesn't care.
Stops wasting his time.
Do what you like.
Okay, so JD, are you helping Captain Jax?
Yes.
Okay. Glamreus, are you melding yourself into stone?
Yes, I'll use my last third level spell and meld myself into one of these blocks of stone around here.
Right. So you have now merged into that. Cast wild magic, or you check.
Well, magic check,
D20.
baby.
What was
This
that?
is the
A
one he
D-
fails. This is the one where it makes him a fucking rabbit or something, and he starts to just prance around for 6 hours.
So is this D20 and what did we decide we're up to?
We moved it up to 2 because you never procced it even once.
Yeah.
Just don't roll a 1 or a 2. Oh, it's a 3! That would have been the worst time. Thing is, normally we wouldn't care because it's like a side effect where his hair goes blue. We do not want anything fucking with this spell. Okay, so he's stone.
So you merged in with stone.
We now have a stone hand, me and you, JD, in our hands. Toxie's just watching on. He's just like he's drinking a beer. Yeah, and I'm now gonna go over and I'm gonna attempt to put the stone where I think it needs to go.
Okay. So, what do we say for this? Medicine check?
I think a medicine. Yeah, I can go medicine.
Yeah.
It is one of my
Okay,
lowest.
so you can do medicine with a +4.
I don't get
Not
a
+4, plus D4.
I don't get lower than 1 because I have Jack of all trades, but it is only a 1. But a 1 plus a D4 with advantage.
No, we're doing this separately. So the D4 is on your roll,
Right. So we're
or the straight roll by JD.
okay.
Pick one or the other.
So what's your medicine? Oh, let's not. You know what? I'm doing it, and you're just going to help. So I will do it with a +4, and you can
Okay.
just do it. Okay. Let's roll. It's not. Oh, I went from a 13 to a 1. That's a 1 from me, guys. That's a natural 1.
That's our first crit fail of the day.
I can't believe you didn't give me advantage. No, but fortunately he's still rolling, so mine is shit, but he can save it. Just fucking. What? You roll a 9.
That was sleight of hand. I misclicked. What do
Okay.
you want? A medicine?
Medicine.
Oh, it's all going Pete Tong.
10.
10.
Plus 0.
+0.
I mean, it's Stone Age medicine. That's basically like a 90.
Okay. So far we've
It was
got a 10.
honestly on a 17, and then we just clicked over to the 1. Fuck me.
We've got it on a 10 for placement.
Yeah.
Glamreus. In the stone itself. You attempt to repair and seal this arm back onto your stump.
That was a natural fail, guys.
The arm is full of veins, it's full of bone, it's full of meat and muscle. Can you get this connected up in a meaningful way?
With a D8.
Probably not, but anyway.
With a D8.
This is going to
Yes,
be a
with a
medicine
D8.
check.
Medicine,
Should've
right.
probably-
All your concentration.
I could have probably given someone the thing that gives them advantage. I didn't check. Carry on.
Also, you missed my
Okay.
nat 20 earlier in the rolls for Discord.
Yeah, it's
Did you-
inside.
Oh,
I got a nat 20 on
Inside.
yes, you
earlier.
did.
Throw-
Okay,
we'll
when
throw
this
that in
one
there in 2
closes,
minutes,
I'll
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. Okay, so medicine check with a D8.
Is that a 1 or a
is a-
7?
That's a
That's
one.
a 1.
Oh my fucking god! We rolled
It's-
2 fucking
it's-
1s!
It's 1 plus 5, which is 6 plus 3 on that, so 9. So yeah, not going the best.
I mean, 9, but it was a natural 1.
But it wasn't that one, yes.
We rolled 2 natural 1s on this. I don't think it's going to go well, guys. Can I just say that
I don't
tonight's
think
show
it's
is
gonna go right,
sponsored
no.
by The Predator. This is the beer of the week. And
Right, now
it's a little evil. I did this because I figured someone would turn evil, and it turned out to be the man, the legend, who is Toxera. Who, by the way, wasn't involved in this clusterfuck of a thing. Maybe if he'd have helped out, we wouldn't have done so terribly.
Okay.
2
Now,
natural 1s.
There is no such thing as a crit fail on an ability check. If you got a 1 and your plus took it up to a 20, it is still a 20.
So what did he need?
So,
Probably
first of
more
all,
than 9.
Glamorous. Right, so
5 is 6. Yes, 9. Yeah.
I feel sick.
you're in the stone.
Yes.
You cast repair. you can feel something attached to your stump. What do you do?
I guess I come out of the stone.
Okay.
Because I can't
would
really
say
perceive
with-
anything in there, so I can't see that it's not aligned properly or anything.
I would say with all of us helping, he should have advantage. There's 4 people here helping him out.
As I say,
Okay.
I'm not too fussed if it comes out not working, because I'm only going to attach my shield to it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Right, you come out of the stone. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Maybe we should have had Toxie just helping. I don't know how you would help someone not be stoned, though.
No.
Constitution's not bad. 16 plus 3, 19. I can do
Okay.
that's okay. I'm a dwarf. I can take the pain.
You walk out the stone and immediately wince in pain, right? It's a kind of a pain. It reminds you of what Toxeros just did, cutting his arm off, right? You don't show it. You're a dwarf. You're very stoic, right? Now, you look at your arm and you try and stretch your fingers out, right? To try and move them. And they don't move. And you also realize that your arm, because it should be in this position, is in that position.
We can do it again, right? If we chop it off and do it again.
The arm is attached. It was misaligned, but it is attached and just non-functional.
Yeah, we can do it again. We just keep going until we get it right.
Or we just
That's
find.
fine.
We could theoretically find someone with a better healing spell.
Yeah, it's attached. It's not going to die. Presumably there's a bit of blood flow to it.
Guys,
It's fine.
I have an axe right here. We want to go again.
Roll persuasion.
I mean,
I'll do
by
it.
the way, I'm sold. I think we should. I think one more go. We've already chopped one hand off today. I say, why not chop? By the way, to clarify, did we try and?
Has doubts.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think.
So they're trying to convince me to chop my arm off. I'm going to go to Toxie, the wise rock. and
Just
go,
1 second
what do
before
you think, Toxie?
Gaz, before you ask Toxie,
So you know that if you just kill him right now
before
with a
you
single
ask,
punch,
before you ask
you can
Toxie,
get resurrected.
right? Before you ask Toxie,
Perfect.
I want to say this, Gaz. We attached the wrong arm. I think we should attack. I think what we did wrong is we didn't try and attach the dragon arm. I think if we use the dragon arm, that's the better way to go. Let's do this. Let's chop that off.
Is gonna agree. If you chop his arm off again, you'd have to do it pixel perfect, which you're not going to do. But a second attempt with a different arm, maybe. You can try.
Let's go dragon arm. Come on. There's 10 minutes left of the show. Let's go dragon arm. What do you think, Toxie?
I was going to say, what do you think, Toxie? Can we try again with your arm?
I don't care.
He's fine, guys. He's just adjusting. It's okay. We're in denial. It's fine.
I'm gonna have a
in
quick.
lot of pain at the moment.
I'm gonna have a quick menti B with Azaraj. Just like, what do you think? Dragon arm, and then Azaraj just goes, "Fuck yeah, dragon arm."
Yeah. Literally, if he had hands, he'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dragon."
Yeah, fuck yeah, dragon arm.
Who? I mean, I can't believe we did the wrong arm. I can't believe Hal, you let me down there, bro. I said the dragon arm. Let's go. So Azaraj, slash that bastard off, and let's go dragon arm.
Okay, this
We'll
will take
roll
slightly
better.
longer because I've now run out of level 3 spells.
Fuck.
Now, meld into stone is ritual, so I can ritually cast it, but it'll take 10 minutes.
So
the
we'll chop it
guidance
off.
Will
Let's-
have worn
Let's
off.
hope the blood loss doesn't overtake you.
We're gonna chop it off. I'll cast a healing on you if I need to. We'll chop it off. You'll just bleed out for a little bit whilst you're turning
wow.
into stone.
I only have 13 points of health. Yeah.
I imagine this is. Do you want to roll some hit dice? I feel this is a short rest whilst we're doing this. I've been sat in a garden for ages, right? So I'm just gonna do that. So just take 13 points of healing.
Okay. Nice.
By the way, guys, I still have that grog.
What?
I still have the grog that Glam made for me when I got one roll of it. +2 resist to effects of heat first, and +2 to contracting diseases. We probably should have given that so he doesn't contract some sort of.
He's not getting diseases. He's
Arm
fucking
disease.
stone. Right. So here's the thing.
Who knows what Toxie's been doing with that hand?
We're gonna do it again, right? We're gonna do it with Toxie's hand. Now I'm going to throw out there to the group. Do we think that in any way, shape, or form, polymorph could help? As
Can he polymorph
an
into a dragon?
advantage? No, I don't think it will. I got nothing else. I got to hex it. It's not going to help. Okay, so we've got a solid plan. We need better rolling.
Have you got a spell to just improve rolls across the board?
So
I
questions.
don't. I wanted to see if I had
How-
the thing that gives someone advantage, and I don't have it.
How long does your inspiration last?
You already used it, though, right?
I did, but did that count as a
No, if it
success?
fails, it doesn't. So you get it again, and that lasts like a day. So you're good. It's 8 hours, I believe. Maybe an hour, but it's definitely not 10 minutes.
Right, so Hal's gonna just butt in at this point and say,
Hey, Hal.
Did you see I had a ring of storing?
Yes.
Could I maybe put flesh to stone in there for you? It might help with the alignment, you know, if he's a statue that you can see his arm.
Oh, you mean if he converts me to stone rather than converting myself?
No, because he's still got to do it on the arm separately. I mean, if he cast its 3rd level into the ring,
Yeah.
then he'll convert your arm, and then JD can convert you as a statue, and not a...
So you're not
Brick wall.
bricked wall in, it'll lower the DC. So you're just you turned into stone. Then we can see you and we'll have a lower DC. Let's do it.
But
Thanks, Hal.
Would you like to have
treat
your
it-
hand chopped off before or after you turn into stone?
I think we need to try and line it up as before to match Aki's arm as much as possible.
I agree.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt, but I think before probably.
So do we give the
Because
ring...
stone, if you're not careful, you're gonna hit it and it's just going to
The
crumble.
whole arm's going to shatter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to chop off the arm. This is the order we're going to do things. We're going to chop off the arm.
would like to do that?
Constitution saving throw. So Azareg is going to chop off the arm. Right? Boom. Slice.
Okay.
Boom. I'm gonna cast on Gaz another song. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use... So Toxic, do you want to give us an assistance over here?
Not particularly.
Oh, come on. You're a team player. You already did that thing
Right,
for him, so
DM,
let's
for,
help out.
For advantage, right? I am going to cast off my armor, so I'm more free to move around.
Yeah.
Right. I'm also going to use my shield underneath his arm so that we can align it better.
Create a
it's
chopping
curved.
block.
So
Okay.
rather than being an extra person, he's just going to give me advantage.
I'll give you advantage as well. But this way,
No, no.
what is happening?
I have no idea.
What? I don't know what's happening. I can hear myself.
I have no idea. I feel like a disco party just took
What the
over.
fuck?
I think that's the sounds that's going on in Aki's head right now.
I've got music in the background.
Right, you threw me off there. But we're using the curvature of the shield to help align his armor to give us some sort of additional advantage as
So
well.
effectively, advantage rather than us both rolling, giving me advantage with my D4. I think that's the key.
Okay,
Anything,
let's get this
anything we
going.
do. Yeah. All right. Do I need to do an attack to? I assume I have the ring as well. Spell as.
So you're
Yes,
going
you
to
got
chop,
the spell in the ring.
then you're
Now,
going to cast...
He's effectively prone, so roll with advantage to chop off his arm.
Okay.
No, but I think we're going to give... So, Toxie, if we could bring you over to help our friends attach his arm, if you don't mind, we're going to try and give him your arm. Now, you're a person that knows your arm, right? So what I was thinking is, if you could cast...
Hold it the right way up.
Yeah, right?
Toxie, feel free to kill him at any point to speed this up.
If you could
True
cast
resurrection.
the spell, either cast the spell from the ring to turn him into stone, or line up the arm with me so that we can get a bit of a better shout at this. What do you think?
I think you're wasting your time, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I mean, if we're
But I'll
gonna
hold
if
it
we're
for
gonna
you.
succeed up here in the north, we're gonna need two-handed glam race. Surely, if you understand that.
Yeah, maybe. Let's... Yeah, okay.
See, I'm just thinking. I understand you've been through a tough time. That's fine, but you'd still want to help your friends.
Ah.
Because it would benefit yourself at the same time.
It's not helping me at the moment, but okay.
I got a 16. I chop off his arm.
Please tell me that's the character.
Yeah, while you two are talking, JD's just like just lops his arm off. Roll me damage as well.
Your damage, oh god.
It feels like something that needs damage when you've cut someone's arm off. Glamorous, you're on something like what was it, like 14 hit
12.
points.
I think
I
you
gave
said.
him 14 hit points. I healed him for 14
Yeah.
hit points.
Okay, nice.
So I
Still
take
up.
11 damage. Yes, I'm back down
Yeah,
to 15 now.
And roll me some constitution, because losing a limb is a fairly shocking thing to happen to someone. People
I
can
can
go into
imagine.
shock.
I can imagine, yes. Nat 20.
Yeah,
Boom.
he's fine. He was ready. We
Nat
took
20,
so
guys.
long
People go
deciding
to
on
the
this.
doctor's office to get like a vaccination. They're like, "You gonna do it?" And they're like, "Oh, what have you done it? So you chopping my
Okay.
arm off or what?"
So, at this point, who took the ring? So is that JD? You're gonna cast, yeah?
Yeah, if he isn't gonna help Mister Fucking, I've got to call new broken arm. Well, I'll do it.
So you've turned him to stone, so he's now stone. Hal, are you going to cast on the dragon arm? So he's going to cast stone on the dragon arm. So we have stone, and now we're going to line up. So say, Tuxie, do you want to help me line up your arm with with Gaz here to get it the right way up?
Sure.
Roll some perception, by the way, guys.
Perception, me.
everyone?
You can roll perception.
16.
16 plus.
Brian appears to have wandered over to the severed arm that no one's paying attention to and sniffing it inquisitively.
Excellent. That arm's a fucking dead arm now. It's gone. We don't care about that one. We can feed it to him. So, Tux, you going to help me attach the arm?
No.
Okay.
You hear a snapping sound in the background and the sound of chomping flesh.
So JD,
Brian
use that
out.
shield. If you use that shield, we can get it on, and let's do this. So we're gonna roll with
Lower
advantage.
DC.
And a
We've,
D-
yeah.
With it. So oh, by the way, do we need to? The first roll we did last time was the. Oh, no, it's us first.
Alignment.
So it's the alignment first, which is a. So this time
Considerably easier now you can see him.
it's easier, and it's with advantage and a D4 because he's not doing it himself. He's just using his shield to assist me.
We have prepared this time.
Okay. Roll me some medicine checks.
I'm doing it. So that's slightly better. So that's a 10 and a 30. So 14 plus a D4. 14 plus 2. So 16.
Yeah. You hold the arm up to his stump, and it looks more or less aligned. You feel quite happy with it. Hal walks over. All right. This is going to be tough. He concentrates and he casts mending with all of his strength. Eyes closed, concentrating, vein to vein, bone to bone. Who would like to roll for Hal Homan?
Yeah,
Oh, I
go on.
thought Glam was
He
doing it.
does
Okay.
have a stat block. He does
Okay.
have a stat block floating around.
Are
Okay.
you ready? Hal Homan rolled a 2.
Why is Gaz not doing it? Because Gaz did it last time. Because he can do it on
Why
himself.
are you not doing it? Because Gaz is petrified.
Oh no, now Gaz can't this time because he's not in the stone shape. Right, yeah.
Right. Did he roll a 2?
He did.
Right. I'm going to
With
let Hal
advantage.
Homan's original owner, Captain Jack.
Thank you very much.
Right. But this is purely on rule of cool. Right. This is because I think it would be cool for him to have a dragon hand. That is
It
the
would
only
be
reason why
fucking
you're
cool.
getting advantage.
This is what we've been saying from the start. So just a straight up D20, or what am I rolling?
It's a medicine check for Hal Homan.
Okay, so I don't know his stats. I'll roll a
He does actually
D20.
have a character sheet, and his medicine is
Natural
+5.
17.
That is a 22.
Dragon hand,
So
motherfucker.
he's got maxed out wisdom like I do. So, yes, makes sense.
Yeah, with all of his wisdom and intelligence, having spent a lifetime in nature, he successfully attaches a transgenic dragon hand to a dwarf.
I love that we have a dwarf with a fucking dragon hand.
After seeing
And we
the
have a
miracles
dragon
on
with a
display today-
human hand.
After seeing the miracles on display today, he's now going to set up shop, reattaching limbs across the world.
Across the world, baby. This is a fucking business. It's business.
Al
We're
Homan's
businessmen.
arm repair shop.
I think that's what we do. We should travel the world fixing fucking limbs. We're businessmen. Businessmen, Shrey.
Where are we getting all the extra limbs from?
Are we killing people?
Yeah, you get them coming and going. You
Just,
you
go
take
and
the
kill
limbs off, then you give
bandits,
them a card.
whap off their limbs, go and save children. It's like a
want a
Robin.
bigger
It's by the
penis?
way,
Where
it's
would
a
you like it?
completely different Robin Hood story. And then you start making it cosmetic, like you say. You then start going out and killing bandits and chopping off their penises and then selling them to rich people.
What about cutting off half a snake? They can have a snake dick.
Yeah. Yeah, but you get a little motion going on in there.
Motion.
Right.
So, how do I become back from stone? Does it just wear off after a while?
Yeah, all he has to do is drop concentration.
We didn't plan any of that.
yeah.
He stays stoned forever.
Yeah.
But at least he has an arm.
So, does this have to be a 3-2-1? Because Hal's doing my arm and JD's doing my body.
His body. Or is it one
It's
spell
up
now?
to JD when you drop it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Right, no constitution check, nothing. You turn from stone back into flesh, and as you open your eyes, you can see a clawed dragon hand where your dwarven hand
Badass as
used to
fuck. So not only did we have someone who got a new hand that gets loads of spells and call, our dwarf got a dragon hand. I mean, that's all I'm saying. What did JJ get? Fucking nothing.
And Brian
Cool
got a hand
fucking
to
music for the show tomorrow.
Right,
And Brian
your
got to
hand
eat your hand. Yeah, even Brian got a gift.
be. Your hand is no longer immune to... Sorry, does no longer have resistant to poisons,
Yes.
canonically.
I love that. So if your hand gets poisoned, you can still get poisoned.
Yeah, so if you get hit by a poison dart and it hits your hand, well, I'm afraid you get poisoned.
Touching nettles. Ooh.
Imagine Glam just constantly running like his human hand in front and his other one behind. Yeah.
Oh, you drink one of those
Superman.
super alcoholic drinks, right? Take a save. It's like, I'm fine. Now roll for your hand.
Except the hand.
Just grabbing stuff.
Can he now theoretically decide to turn his hand alone into stone so it won't get poisoned?
No.
If it's not a separate
Let's.
entity.
We're going down a whole different road now, guys. So, guys, we've saved the hand. That's what we did today. We saved a hand and we attached a hand. In the scheme of a massive D&D session for 2 hours, you'd think we'd get through more than that, but that's where we got to. We saved a hand and we gained a hand.
All we've done is attach hands a session.
That's all we've done.
And we're not going to do another session for like 6 months.
6 months. And then we're like, who got the hand? I was like, I can't remember. There we go, guys.
Wait,
Thanks
we
for
haven't
that.
established how long do telepathic spores last if you don't bathe again?
I mean,
That was
it
one of
doesn't
the big
matter yet
questions
because we
coming into
haven't
the
even
section.
left here yet, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think we're ever leaving here. We've been here for essentially like a year now.
So, looking at the calendar, guys, I think we need to start locking in sessions of missing people. As long as it's not.
That's the next one going to be the 4th of September or something like that. If it's 2 weeks.
So that would give me. So here's the thing, just so people know my plan.
Yeah, do it.
I'm doing a show tomorrow, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not doing a show currently. Is the way it's planned. And then, so theoretically, oh god, because my calendar's weird. It's the one time when it doesn't have the month, so that's the week. So it actually should be the 5th of September, as tomorrow is, should be a show day, right? But I'm at an event in London for Amazon, so I won't be doing a show on the 5th. So I could do the 4th. And then
I couldn't do the 4th because I'm in Menorca or something or
I
other.
can't do the 4th either.
okay, there we go then. So we can't do the 4th. So then it's the 11th, which would be a show for me the next day. But But
I'm going to be honest. We've got the
you've
event
got
on
the
13th.
event that weekend, and I don't even know what's happening. So that weekend now is my whole holiday plans have changed, and I might not be available. I don't know we'll talk about that plan off the air. I'm not sure if I'm going up. I would like to. I'm still trying to convince the wife that I haven't even talked about it. I didn't mention it yet, so I'd say we'll see.
I'm still trying to convince the wife. Not that I brought it up, but I'm
Well,
still trying.
What it means is I still need to convince the wife. Is what I was looking for.
convince her.
I still need. To be honest, I've not mentioned it, but it's now the week before we go on holiday. But we're not away until the following week, so it's maybe. It's a maybe. But we're obviously going down to Akiland on the 18th. So the following week, so I could do the 11th.
I probably can't, but again, you can probably go.
Oh no,
along
you said
without me.
that. You did say that. You probably can't do the 11th. Obviously, then we're looking at the 18th, and I can't do because I'm in Devon. I will be at Rockfish, guys, on the 18th. I will be eating fish in Rockfish.
I can do the 18th. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could do it at yours, but I don't. The wife would
You're not
murder
in
me.
character.
I'm already spending the 19th at yours during the show, so I think back to back she'd murder me. So 11, and then we're down to 25. And I can definitely do the 25 because I'm not doing the show on the 26th because I'm doing back-to-back shows and I'm on holiday that week. And so the 25th is good for me.
In my work calendar, there is an event. I don't know if I'm needed for it, so I'll have to get back to you and find out.
Okay. So there you go, guys. We've looked at the next month. And so currently we're going to revisit it, but it's coming soon.
How about pencil in the 11th? Because I don't think I'm essential for the next session so far.
It's more about, I think there's going to be... We need to talk off the air. I mean,
Okay.
especially with Aki about what's going to happen with it. Because, like, the thing is, if Aki acts normal, then everything goes back to normal. If Aki doesn't, like today, that's going to raise more questions. And I think the person that would be on one side would be you, and therefore you're trying to sway people. So the more that happens, then the more there's going to be a potential lopping off of the hand, especially whilst Hal Homan's local and we could do it. But I don't want to lose that hand. But at the same time, you can't be fucking nonchalant, man, because I'm already as a character thinking there's no way that you wouldn't save your friend, and you're being a dick about it. So I'm already swinging. I'm just saying, swinging.
It's probably a bad thing that it kills him if it's lopped off.
It's fine. We already
But
know we can.
we
resurrect him in 10
resurrect him
days.
whilst Hal is here. Yeah,
Maybe.
but I don't want to lose the
Coming
hand,
with
man.
us.
Yeah, I don't think we
We're
should have given
opening a business.
given a good person something evil. He's not used to being evil. He needs to get used to it. Whereas me, I'm fucking evil all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to be normal.
Darkness is inside
I've
of
learned
me.
to be normal with it. Yeah, you got to adjust. You know, feel the love. Right, gotta go. Gonna do some rolls. I'm
We'll
gonna go pee.
discuss.
Tell the
We'll
wife.
let you know.
We're going to come back. So, guys, we're back soon. Before that, we are back in 2 weeks on Sunday with the D&D Sunday Session group. And, of course, let's not forget the most important thing, where we'll talk a little bit about tonight, but we're going to talk a lot about the world, the new Wolf Alice album, and many, many other things, not least of which Cloudwater Brewery, who gave me some really cool stuff this week, a few weeks ago, and stuff tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, live show. Super excited. I'm going to hand over for the very few rolls that we did have. Considering we rolled like 9 times in the show, we got 2 1s and 2 20s, didn't we? It's insane. We only rolled like 9 times, like literally, and got 2 1s and 2 20s. It's insane. So I'm going to hand you over to the rolls. I'll be back in a second, and love you all.
Okay. Right. There's 3 of you. There's 3 rolls. Because one of them was a double roll. Because we got 2 nat ones pretty close to each other. DG&D in 9-1. Toxie. A D4, please.
I make that 4.
A 4 is Sarge. We have a Sarge tonight. And he isn't actually in the session. So that's good. JD, a D4, please.
That is a free.
3 is Josuke. And DM, a D4, please.
D4. Right. That is a 2.
2 is Sarge again. 1. And that's it. Yeah. Oh, wait.
You typed them all wrong.
It would help if I had typed them right, wouldn't it? Yes, I copied the roll as well. Let's do them all again with the actual thing. And 3 and 2. Wait, 3.
Have you forgotten how to
I think
spell?
I typed that one wrong as well. Wait, so that's Josuke, which is what I said. So that's right. And then the last one was Sarge. So I had actually typed that wrong, but there we go. There we go. Yes, that's right. We got there in the end. But yes, maybe I need to create a UI for it.
Probably.
Invest the time.
Nah, just ask Casa to do it.
But yes. Okay, so I've got my arm back. Toxie's got
Well,
that
you've
arm
got
back.
a arm back.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I've got Disguise Self, so I've already been casting it to make myself not look grey, so I can now make it look like I've got a normal arm if I need
I'm
to.
just waiting for you to accidentally, go to piss and just completely cut your penis off with your dragon hand.
Oh, the interesting thing will be when I wild shape. Is it
When
still
you
a
go
dragon?
when you go to wipe.
Is it a dragon paw, or is it just the paw of a different creature? Or when that happens.
Dragonborn have talons. He is right. You will rip yourself to shreds.
If you're gonna wipe, just use one finger with a piece of tissue on it.
Be super careful.
Yeah, because remember, dragons aren't mammals. They're lizards. That means they don't actually have penises. They just have just have one hole.
You have one.
They
hole.
don't have to deal with holding
I'm guessing
stuff.
with this conversation we've already done our roles.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Right, guys, I'm gonna head off. Wife wants to go.
Right.
Fantastic. See some of you tomorrow. See the rest of you when I see you. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in this evening. Hope you had fun with our nonsense. With reattaching. By the way, tonight's show, attaching hands. That's all we did. Just literally, we
basically.
attached 2 hands. In 2 hours, we attached 2 hands. But
All
I
I'm
think
just
that's
trying to
quicker.
think of-
It's quicker than
Who's
real
eviler
surgery.
than anyone else?
Quicker than real surgery.
Yes.
If you needed to attach a hand at a hospital, it would take hours. We did 2 hands in 2 hours, so I think we're ahead of the game. And
And
hilarity
just
ensued.
remember, if you screw it up, you could chop it off and try again with somebody else's hand.
Yeah.
Which someone should tell the NHS. Just, if it doesn't work out well, back it off, use a different arm.
All I
Banger.
can say is that this session has definitely been a handful.
Someone had to do it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Right, guys.
Oh, dear.
I love you all. And I will see you all on the flip side. Peace out, motherfuckers. And
Are
see
you doing a
later.
Halloween show?
We are going to get back to you on that.
There you go, Josuke. You've
Josuke.
asked 15 times.
So
I was going to say he has asked that
from
every 5
Josuke,
minutes.
you will find out about it before anyone else. It's looking. I think it's likely. I haven't checked calendar for it, and it's also whether we were gonna. The question is, are we gonna do a one shot, or are we gonna start a new campaign? That's
there's some
spoiler alert.
things in progress.
Spoiler alert. We're either gonna do a one shot, or we may start a new campaign on that day. So it's something. What I will say is something will happen.
The prize should be Glam's eaten up original hand.
Because let's understand something. The Halloween this year, and it happens so rare, is on my Friday show. So very special Friday Halloween show will almost certainly happen. Whether on the 30th we do a D&D show, or whether we do it on the Sunday the 2nd, I think it's all very likely. It's all very likely that within that weekend there will be some kind of 1-shot, 2-shot, or
That's
maybe
when I'm
the
heading
start
to
of a new
Japan,
campaign.
So I won't be around.
Okay. Big in Japan.
Japan.
You're going to Japan. There's something,
Halloween
Yeah.
Japan.
This is a whole new conversation that we can't start right now. We'll continue that at some point, maybe tomorrow. Are you around tomorrow?
I have games pre-booked, but I can tune in.
I mean, for a bit, and just come and tell us about Japan. It'll be exciting.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Guys, we're going to find out about Japan tomorrow, as well as everything else, including my new Star Wars Starfield mod sessions. It's very exciting. See you later. Love you. Peace out, motherfuckers, and good night.